Hello? Hello? Oh my god, is he playing Elden Ring again? Yes, he's playing more Elden Ring. Yeah. Snacks, hello? Hello. Oh, is that a ooh? That is a ooh. Ooh emote. Long time no see. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Got off work earlier. It's the weekend. I have a cup of coffee here. Feel pretty good. I played a little bit of Tarkov. It went okay. It went okay so far, kind of. And did some grinding of this off stream. Oh, I saw your 3D stuff. Really cool. I recognized one of the things you showed off. Almost two. I think one looked familiar. Her birthday's coming up, yes. On Saturday. Saturday, I believe? Or Friday. Friday or Saturday? Hold on. Let me check. Saturday. It is Saturday, but I think she's streaming on Friday. So my build looks different, and that's because I respect again. I respect again. The black flame build was coming along well, but it was a little bit boring. It was a little bit boring. It was a little bit one note. I liked it, but it was like, this is really not cutting it. So I was like, okay, do we go back to the strength build, which we could? After all, we did get the Prelate Crozier. And so I was like, okay, we could do a strength build again. We could go back into that, and we have enough stats where we could just do that. I tried to use this inseparable sword. I even got it to +9, which I gotta say, this is a great faith weapon that does holy damage, because, you know, on the other build we had fire damage. It's usually good to have like 2 damage types. So kind of weird. Like, do I do, you know, if it's just fire damage, you're going to run across things that are resistant, so it's good to have fire and holy. Yeah, it worked out. So I got Godslayer Greatsword +9, Inseparable Sword +9. But I think it's a little bit boring. I mean, we might go back into Faith once we get, I don't know, Malekith's Blade. I think that might be fun enough to go back to Faith. But I thought of doing Poison. And Poison is kind of weird because you're like, okay, do I do Arcane and just have really good Poison buildup? And the answer is not really. Poison is just kind of a supplement. So we have 40 Strength, almost 40 Dexterity. We're using quality Venomous Fangs, which these do special poison. There's actually 2 different types of poison in this game. Not Scarlet Rot. 2 different types of regular poison. One is poison, and the other one is deadly poison. Somehow stronger. Toxic and poison. No, that's wrong. So there is poison, and there is Scarlet Rot. Scarlet Rot kind of takes the place of toxic. But there is, if you look at the description of this weapon, this black fang protruding from the bronze snake head is coated in deadly poison. And you're like, what deadly poison? What does that mean? Is that different from other poison? And it is. It does more damage, but over a shorter period. I also have this great shield that is the ant head, which is the ugliest thing in the world. And I was reading up in Elden Ring, and I found out that this great shield is special. This great shield is somehow the best great shield in the game. Looks like a puckered, yeah, it looks a little bit like a key could fit in there or something. But this is the best great shield in the game for a very weird reason. So there's a stat in this game called hardness. And basically, hardness is, can I hit this wall? See that? Bonk. And it like bounces your weapon off. That is the hardness stat, right? That's kind of what governs whether your weapon kind of bounces off something, okay? Now, regular shields. Oh, the ads just started. Let me get some coffee in me. Okay. It's still warm. Still good coffee. Okay, we should be back. Sorry about that. So regular shields, all your regular shields, basically have they don't have hardness. They don't have hardness. You could just attack into the shields, and nothing will happen. You know, if you have a great shield, like straight swords, daggers, you know, stuff like that, will bounce off the weapon. They'll bump, and then you get that bounce animation. Okay. Also, the spell, the lightning buff spell. There's a spell for that. Let me check. This one, Dragon Bolt Blessing. Oh, my Dragon Bolt makes me hard. It kind of does. It kind of does. When you have this buff active, weapons bounce off of you. Small weapons do. Okay. Usually that can be avoided by two-handing a weapon. Okay. Now this ant shield is the only shield in the game with a higher hardness rating. Higher than all the other great shields. All the other great shields have hardness 2. This one has hardness 3. Which means great swords. Great swords and other big weapons bounce and give a recoil animation when they hit this shield. No other shield in the game does that. Pretty neat. Yeah, it's really weird. And of course there's a variety of great shields in this game. There's, you know, the Crucible Horn Shield that does great poke damage. Dragon Claw that does lightning. There's the Fingerprint Shield that does madness. There's a Spiked Shield, like this one, Blood Loss. Does it work on NPCs? Yes. It also works. It works on enemies too. Not just like player character NPCs, but also like certain enemies. And it's very weird to see it happen. So, I've gotten most of this map cleared out. I've done Selen's quest. I've done that. I've cleared out some minor bosses here and there. Little dungeons, you know, just to kind of get everything out of the way. I still have Mr. Rykard. We're going to go kill him. Crazy to think that this is like a third of the game. No, gross exaggeration. Like, this is definitely like dense and explorable, right? Caelid a little bit less so. But Mountaintops is just like a big hallway. Even though it looks big, Mountaintops is very linear. Snowfield, yeah, I will give Snowfield. It is a little bit wider that you can explore, and Haligtree. Haligtree is kind of in the middle. It is linear, but it does have some verticality to it, so you can kind of go back and forth. And then Fara Missoula is garbage. Where am I? It's not the right place. Present Town Church. Terminus, no. I could have sworn I hit this. Oh, Audience Pathway. There you go. And then we do have the DLC. I'm surprised you remember that many late game areas. Well, I played this game, and I got just past Malekith, and then they were like, now you have to go back to Lindell, but it's different. And I was like, I lost interest so hard. I didn't even finish the game. I was like, I don't. This is so shit. You know, you had potential, Elden Ring, and then you had your own gimmick of open world, and you just flushed it down the toilet. But you know, it's okay. It's okay. The DLC is interesting, even though it's kind of linear in its own way. So this is Rykard. I've already killed Godskin Noble in this area, gotten all the items and stuff. Rykard is not fun because Rykard is a gimmick boss. Unfortunately, he's a gimmick. So we're gonna go put on our thingy here. I'm over encumbered. Where's my jar? Wow, the weapon is so cool. I mean, this is the Dragon Slayer sword spear from the Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3, Nameless King. It's definitely cool, but that is questionable hitbox. I disagree with that one. Yeah, I don't like that at all. So actually the best way to beat this boss is to jump. Is to jump. Now technically you don't need to use this weapon to kill him. You could kill him with anything, but if you just do jump R2 over and over, you'll just kill him really quickly. Also, kind of interestingly enough, you can upgrade this weapon. So if somehow you're having too much difficulty with this fight, you can just upgrade the weapon and I forgot to take my, I forgot there's a phase 2 to this stupid fight. Right. How could I forget? Oh wait, he says a really stupid thing here. I remember that. Yeah, together! Where's my, that one. This is the emote that everyone always uses. That is the best weapon in the game. Pretty sure. Blasphemous Blade, I think is so good, and the devs haven't nerfed it. I think it's so good because people are. It's kind of like the noob weapon. Family together. Oh, right, the late hits. Right. Oh, it's all coming back to me, how much I don't like this boss. And then he does this, like, cloud bullshit. Yeah, I remember that. that explodes, right. You know, this kind of reminds me of, hello Cornu. It kind of reminds me of the old Demon King from Dark Souls 3. Both are fights that I don't like. The Vin Diesel of Elden Ring. Is this... No, it's not Vin Diesel, is it? Just, let me get away from these giant skulls. Thank you. No, thank you. What is even going on? I thought that was a jump one. Oh, it's the whole family. Oh, the Vin Diesel family thing. Yeah. Man, I forgot how... I really forgot how much spam this boss was. What am I using for my... Do I have the, charged R2s on here? Wondrous Physics. Stance break, charge attacks. Okay, you know, we could work with that. Is the weapon only good against this boss? Yeah, no. I mean, it's a good weapon. It's a good weapon on its own. It doesn't have the special moves, but it's a decent spear. Strength focused. What's kind of good about it, same thing in the other Souls game, Dark Souls 3, for Storm Ruler. Because it's a gimmick weapon, you cannot have stat requirements for it, right? You don't want a certain class not be able to use it. So it's actually usable on a soul level 1 run. If you want something a little bit beefier for a soul level 1, it's decent for that. I love gimmick bosses. Wow. Also, I love that Dark Souls 2 hitbox on that grab attack. That's also really good. And he did it 3 times in a row. He just really loves that. Can I summon my boys? There we go. Summon the dudes. Yeah, we already saw that. Where are my souls? Oh, it moves you, right? It moves you around in this boss fight. They're over here. There they are. Yeah, leave me alone, buddy. Let me pick up. I had 20,000 souls here. I don't want these to go to waste. I know that it's not much anymore, but it's still a lot to me. And this super delayed attack, as is typical in this game. Now, I know my little summons there aren't that great, but they do take a little bit of aggro. You know, they're my little friends. Right. Wow, that hit me. Sure. Oh, into a grab. Can you get rid of these projectiles, buddy? Can you just, are these gonna kill me on wake up? Just... whatever's going on my screen is just really... really good. I can't feel excited about this boss because I know it's a gimmick boss. And that's so disappointing for me. And that fucking late. I love it. Let me just run past this giant freaking thing. Yeah, okay, and then I'm dead. Oh, I love gimmick bosses. Oh, and it glitched out. Cool. You know, it's like, oh, you know that build that you made? That really cool build that you've been working on all game? Yeah, don't, you don't get to use that. No fun for you. No fun allowed here. That's my problem with this game. It's like you know, you're doing pretty good, Elden Ring, and then this boss. You know, I'm not saying they're all winners, but they're at least better than this. You know, and does this make you feel good? Like, you know, oh, you see that you're doing 4,000 damage a swing. And it's like, yeah, you are, but you're not. Because it's just inflated numbers. And that, of course, that always gets me. And then now I'm near a wall, so we gotta sprint away. Of course, got me again. I want to do better at this boss, but I'm also kind of just checked out. I'm also just checked out on this boss because I don't really. Magnets on his teeth, yeah, and then he has like this puddle of lava around him, you know, and you're like, well, what is this? As if he wasn't annoying enough. You're like, okay, yeah, we just make him covered in AoE. Oh, good, thanks. That's great design, really. You didn't know about the what? You tried running up to him? Yeah, well, I mean, that's like the thing is remember with Yorm the Giant in Dark Souls 3, the gimmick weapon was at the back of the arena, right? So you have to like run past the boss to get it. And then in this game they were like, yeah, that was too shitty, so we're just gonna put it at the entrance on a literal pedestal. I hate these stupid skulls. Get away from me. I want to try this spell. Oh, I like how that hit me through the barrier. It's like, what can I look? Can I see the game? And then this is, yeah, okay, we dodged that. That missed. Wow. Thanks, game. And I like how the lava stuns you as well. Which is a really nice touch. Like that. There. Wow, what a good bot. What a good way to start the stream with that. What is this? What the fuck is this? Circos. I don't ever remember getting that. Okay, well at least we can, oh, Gideon spying on? Yeah, well, I guess. I don't know. I've never seen that before. And then you sit, and then I think this lady's like eating him or something. Or not. Or not, whatever. Cool. Cool. So now we have 40 strength, 40 dexterity. Classic quality build. Now, actually, in Elden Ring, usually you can actually take it up to 50. You could go 50 strength, 50 dexterity, and you got pretty good scaling. I think we're at the point of the game where we just kind of want to just get a little bit more health. More health never hurts in this game. And I think people fail to level health quite often. Okay, so we got Reichert's Great Rune. Is that the one that's here? At this tower? I don't remember. I think it is. I really don't remember what his Great Rune does. Oh yeah, it is this one. Now while we're on this elevator, I did want to upgrade this weapon as well. The Serpent Bone Blade. That's what you get from the first assassination mission. It's a katana that does poison damage. Very similar to the katana from Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2 had a wonderful katana that did poison. This one is not as good, but it does have cool R2 attacks. I wish you could put an Ash of War on it, but they don't let you do that, which is just a huge missed opportunity. The Berserker Blade, no. I think it's called the Man Slayer. It's the katana you get in the Shrine of Amana. And it's a poison katana. Manslayer. Yeah, that's Manslayer. Okay, there's Reichert's Great Rune. I don't remember what this one does, so let's go check. First time I got there, you thought they were legs. Well, you know, I know this game is about rings and fingers, but it's kind of weird that they're not toes. There's no great toes in this game. Great runes. Rykard's Great Rune. Restore health when you defeat enemies. That's very underwhelming. That is very disappointing. That's... I mean, ah, man, they should have given you that, like, first one of the game. Honestly, I think they really failed with the Great Runes in this game. Because I feel like most people didn't really use them in their first playthroughs. But yeah, like, if you're a caster or a mixed build, Godric's is the best. If you're a bonker, heavy health, heavy bonk build, Radahn's is the best. And then Rykard's is bad. Restore health when you defeat enemies. That's bad. That's a ring effect. That's not a good effect at all. And then Millennia's rune is... It's nice in concept, but it's just not good enough. It's not good enough to be so late in the game, you know? So, kind of a shame there. I guess we will switch to Radahn's. That's Rykard's. Whoops. Radahn's rune, since we are primarily a melee build. So with him out of the way, oh, and just for coverage sake, we've done the Lake of Rot, we've done all this nonsense down here. We've done a steel. I guess we have Lindell left. But let's go first to... I guess let's go talk to that lady.
It's true then. You've defeated our lord. No. I must thank you. Our lord was yet weak. You have taught us that. Defeat is not the end. Our lord is immortal until then. I suggest you... I will miss the champion I always was. This is perhaps...
Cool. I don't think I've done all the quests for this, but I don't really care. I don't really care, to be honest. Anything from you?
So, I harbor you know, even he was prepared to meet a wreck. But any road, the volcano we may, we hunted up, and with everything in hand. Oh, I am the we refused. Oh, I am the we refuse.
Okay, cool. He just talks. Neat. That lady's probably gone. Whatever. Whatever. Oh, is she in here? No. No, okay. Okay, on to Lindell. I'm not a huge fan. I'm not a huge fan of this area. This area is kind of butt. I understand the what did they call it in the game? Legacy dungeons? Oh wait, we gotta go to the round table. I think they're called legacy dungeons in this game. And they're areas that once you're in them, you can't like fast travel around. It's more of a traditional Souls game. But they're just annoying. They're just really annoying to interact with.
Journey to the two things you may be.
Okay, so now if we tell them about this.
Find it. She hides in it. She knows them.
You don't like them? I do like them. I think they're interesting. Stormvale Castle, I think, is the best one. Lindell is a little bit too confusing, a little bit poorly laid out. The giant dead dragon with the wing that you have to climb up didn't exactly do the area any favors. I think it makes it feel really disconnected. I'm just like, oh, what am I? I'm not going up. Oh wait, I am going up. I'm just using this dumb dragon body. Always thought that was a little bit weird. Yeah. Yeah, that's my complaint.
So, despite being his castle, as I suspect, General, he fought Malay, and now I've heard, and if it's so, Praetor Reich, he is a root. The volcano, it was this Reichardt. Praetor Reich, he is a root. The volcano, it was this Reichardt has
I thought I had to, tell him that I defeated those guys, but maybe I'm misremembering. And then there's the Gravity Stone Peddler's ball bearing from the strongest bell bearing hunter. So we've got him out of the way as well. Anything else we can buy? I guess we could buy some of these. Okay, just make sure we spend our souls. Kind of want to go in a little bit fresh. Okay, but also now that we have 40 strength and 40 dexterity, we can actually use other weapons. If we feel a need, we can just use other weapons. We don't have to use the Venomous Fang. In fact, I gotta change this back. Let's go on to our guard counter talisman, because that's kind of a little bit of the point of our build. So maybe we'll use these claws for a little bit. Maybe we'll use the katana if it makes sense for us. I wish the poison weapons were a little bit better. I tried to make this weapon poison. This scavenger poison curved sword. It already had bleed, and I put poison on it, and I put the poison ash of war that removes poison, but does a lot of damage. And I tried it against one boss, and I was just a little disappointed. It wasn't the damage I expected, and I was like, that is a shame. So many smoking emotes. Yeah, I thought they'd be funny. I mean, I think some of them are pretty cool. I like the which one's my favorite one? Probably the fish. Probably fish smoke. Oh, the hot girl smoking too. I mean, that one's, yeah. Bronco, hello. Okay, we kill these guys in 3 hits. I see nothing here. Horn players. I like the I saw a really cool run that Disc did that was like horn only, bubble only. I thought that was really funny. Let's, can we take out the big guy, or no? We can backstab him at least. Wow, did you see that? It bounced his hammer. Ooh, that was track. Nice, nice hitbox. Wow. That is amazing. Nixoni, hello. Man, what is that hitbox on this fire? Ooh, he gave us the damage buff. With this ugly mushroom crown, we can get a damage buff every time we inflict poison or get poisoned. Oh my god, we just had a bot come in. But it actually got caught by the automod. Crazy. I haven't seen a bot like get caught by the automod in almost a year. Whoa. Right, and this is literally the back way. Okay, cool. But yeah, thankfully my week is over. My work week is over. I can chill out. Phylox, hello. Minamitsu. Don't know what that means. Yeah, you can jump here. Maybe not. Maybe not. Hello. How are you? I say how are you because I'm American and that is a greeting to an American, but you don't feel obligated to tell me how you're doing because that's a little, I mean, that's a little bit weird. It's polite to do it, I guess, but Oh, right, her. I didn't remember that was her name. I always know her as Marasa. Yes. Yes. In fact, one of the artists that I hired to do art mostly does her. I can't remember which artist off the top of my head. But yeah, she is in Toho. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. What Toho is she in? She's not in 12, right? Is she in 10? Is she in Mountain of Faith? No. She's from a spin-off? No, she's in a mainline game. She's from a regular game. From 12. She is from 12. Oh, I was right. Okay. 13. Oh. Well, I was close. I was like, no, it can't be Mountain of Faith. It's not Subterranean Animism. I was like, maybe it's 12? 12 or 13, I'm sure. But yes, I am a Toho person. I have played them quite a bit. Oh, I don't like you. I don't like you. Let me come out to the hallway. I've never seen her before. I think she's a cute character. Let me find the artist that does, This guy's such an asshole. One health, by the way. Are you the one who draw the big boobs art? Yes, Snacks is a big titty. I mean, I guess he draws like really thick girls as well, not just big boobs. Let me find that artist, because I feel like you would be interested in them. Hopefully I remember which one. Yeah, Snacks is a man of many talents. Is this the one? Yes, I did it. This is the one. Okay. Okay, that's the link. They have done Arctic art, but they mostly draw Mitsumame. Boobs or butts? The age-old question. Probably butt. I think butts are more important. Did you notice how we invalidated this cheesy knight? You know how much of an asshole this guy would be without him bouncing off her shield? Women are pretty, so I don't think you could choose one over the other. Yeah, I mean that's true. That's true. Women are pretty hot in general. Ass man, W, cool. Pits or feet? I don't think feet are sexy. I think I was talking about this last time. I understand why people like feet. You know, I understand why people like feet, because you usually don't see someone's feet unless you know, kind of know them intimately, and they feel comfortable around you, right? Like you're not at work and you see someone's feet, right? It's usually like you're at someone's home and they're relaxed, or you know, or you're in bed together. There are feet there. So yeah, like usually don't see feet. I think that's why people like feet. Personally, not really a foot guy. Not really a foot guy, to be honest. And then armpits. Armpits are cool, I guess. Like side boob is cool. Like I think pits are cool because like side boob is a potential thing. I remember there's a guy. It's this little guy here. Get backstabbed, sucker. I like how our shield has so much stability that we can just like tank his shield bash. It's really cool. Lindell Nightgreaves. Attracted feet never caught your navel. Navel. I mean tummy. Yeah, tummy, navel. Pretty cool. You hate popular things. Hipster. Cool. Yeah, but it's definitely, I don't know. I don't know. I never I don't think I'm a real big like man, I love fetishizing one part. I'm like, no, usually I like the whole thing, women in general. See, I like how that knight got up. Yeah, I see you, buddy. Come here. There you go. The only thing that sucks about this weapon is its range, but other than that, it's quite a solid pick. Okay, if I remember right, this way is the bonfire. But there's also like a random ass fucking tree. Yeah, he just fucking like falls in from the sky. Let me go grab the bonfire. I'm gonna be back with you, buddy. Give me a sec. I'll be right back. Yeah, he literally just like appears in the air for no reason. Which is why, oh, hello. I forgot about you.
My utmost thanks for bringing me to the base of the Erd Tree. Here, I can govern my own movement, and thus, the accord is fulfilled. I shall depart to ascertain the purpose I was given. Farewell. I shall leave Torrent, and the power to turn runes into strength. Here, with you, I wish you luck in realizing your ambition. You have fought long and hard.
Long and hard. Is this your first time playing? No. Technically, I've never beaten the game. I got to Lindell round 2, and I just lost interest. But I've basically played the whole game. I have over 100 hours in this game. I've beaten Millennia. I've done most of the DLC. My problem with this game is just kind of it really loses its thunder at the end. But yeah, you're looking at a person who does know what they're doing. In general, I do know what I'm doing. Like just watch how we're gonna kill this guy. By the way, just watch this. Yeah. Oh, that's me eating my own words. Of course he does that attack. There's the poison buff. I can't hit him. Dead. You're gonna dip. Take care, Bronco. That guy drops quite a bit of souls. Never played Elden Ring. If you've played the other Dark Souls games, it's very similar. Very, very similar. The only big difference between the other Souls games and Elden Ring is the addition of the jump mechanic. And the jump mechanic is a mechanic that I don't like because it is a dodge, but under a different button. And that really pisses me off. Really don't like that. I don't like that one bit. What the fuck? Hello? What is that giant shadow? Yeah, Belox, don't listen to him. He's from Chile. Oh no, they're using Royal Knight's Resolve. Wow, guard counter also didn't the space before the punctuation. True. True, very French thing to do. Ah, the stupid horn. Go fuck yourself. Okay. Whatever, we're running past everything. You hated Dark Souls 3? Good, good, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that you have a strong opinion of games. Maybe I should try the katana. Where's my katana at? So this katana has the unique double attack. This is 1 R2. That's 2. So it just does double hits for its heavy attacks. We're gonna go this way. Pretty cool. Pretty cool weapon. And I think if you go this way, there's like some asshole with the yeah. Yeah, I see you. Dark Souls 1 is best. Yeah, that's an acceptable. And this is why I hate this area, because it's just like, oh, and now I have lightning arrows down this narrow corridor, because I'm a big butthead. Bloodborne or Sekiro? I don't think there's many Sekiro enjoyers. At least not people who would consider it their favorite game. Thanks for the follow. I like how he can guard counter and then we guard counter his guard counter. That's very silly. That makes me happy. Is there another asshole over here? You stop him after Dark Souls 3. I mean, if you like build variety, Elden Ring is pretty good. The builds in this game are pretty okay. I'm not gonna knock them because the build variety is lovely. Now, unfortunately, Elden Ring suffers from, you know, open world-itis, which that's a shame. And then Elden Ring also suffers from, you know, being a sequel, so it has to be harder for no reason. But if you can look past that, it's quite enjoyable, quite an enjoyable experience. Is there anything back there? No. Okay. We're moving on. We're gonna go kill Golden Godfrey next. Let's see, is there a guy who's gonna ambush us? Nope. Hello, buddy. Not too bad. You don't find souls to be hard. This game will be hard. This game will be hard because it is. This game assumes you've played the other games and are competent at them, because this game has a bunch of nonsense that will subvert your expectations. Let's put it that way. There are enemies that are like actual cancer. There is a gargoyle here. Do I fight the gargoyle? I guess there's no reason not to. I mean, I might die, but then the bonfire's like not that far away. So let's fight this gargoyle. Now, if you watched 2 streams ago when I fought the double gargoyles, you might know how I feel about these gargoyles and how much they suck. Man, I really love fighting this guy when I can't move. Oh, right, and that has a delay for no reason, other than to be annoying. Heal up. Oh, I love that attack. It's really good. I don't think you get anything for fighting this guy, also. I think he's just an asshole. And I think what makes this guy really annoying is that he's just like almost a filler enemy, because over the course of the game you end up fighting probably pretty close to a dozen gargoyles, and they're all very annoying. Do you hate gargoyle fights? Yes. I mean, there's nothing good about gargoyle fights. I don't think they're fun at all. go. Oh, look at that. He drops a gargoyle halberd. I'm fairly certain that we already have a gargoyle halberd from the double gargoyle fight. But I guess we did the double gargoyle fight out of order, so those are technically harder gargoyles. So that is something. Let's see, what bonfire is this? West Capitol Ramparts. There is a gargoyle here on the bridge. I don't think we've ever killed this guy, so I should probably go kill him. Should probably go kill this guy before I forget. Now, for this guy, I know we're gonna have some trouble, so let me actually cheese him. We're gonna use our charm there. I do have my Dragon Great Claw +9, and remember, this is not a pure strength weapon, this is C strength, C dex. And in this build, as opposed to our strength build, we have 40 dex, 40 strength. So, this weapon is now at its full potential, at least in build-wise. So this weapon does like over 700 damage. Like over 700 damage a hit. Let's go kill this gargoyle before we forget. Wow, a gargoyle. How unique. Oh, it's the twin blade one as well. Maybe I should use a twin blade. That'd be kind of fun. Wow. Oh, right, it explodes for no reason whatsoever. That missed. I think that's why no one likes gargoyles, is they're just really evasive. And they interact with the environment in really bad ways. And especially this guy. This guy just has weird hitboxes that just hit twice for no reason. Don't tell me you fell off. Come on. Buddy, get over here. Jump. Get over here where I can hit you. There we go. There. Okay, cool. And that's the gargoyle great axe. Right. Right. So, there's our gargoyle twin halberd. We got that from the double gargoyles fight. I guess now we have the great axe. Now we also have the gargoyle halberd. Neat. Neat. What do we want to use to kill Golden Godfrey with? I kind of want to do it with the fist. I think the fist is better for Golden Godfrey. Let's head back to the West Capitol Rampart bonfire. Now we have 47,000 souls, but that's nowhere near enough. The 73k that we need. Okay, now this section is just kind of dumb. You just have to climb a tree. And there are literally just a bunch of enemies here just to get in your way. So now we could use, we could use our wonderful +9 weapons, right? We have a +9 Dragon Greatclaw, we have a +9 Godslayer Greatsword, +9 Inseparable Sword. These are all great options. These are all really, really ahead of the curve of where we should be in the game, technically. But we do have these fists, and I think these fists are going to make for a really fun fight. What's my favorite Souls game? Probably Dark Souls 2. Probably Dark Souls 2. So let's pop a rune art. Let us buff. Should I summon the shield, guys? I guess it'd be kind of funny too. Wow. Oh my god. We are just fucking bullying this guy. Dead. Dark Souls 2 has that cool adventure feeling. I think Dark Souls 2 kind of has the Elden Ring thing of like so much build variety, so many silly spells, so many different ways to build your character, and also stats that are cool. Like, I know people give the game crap for like, oh, you can just level up your rolls, you know, with adaptability. But I honestly think that's a really cool thing to do in the game because, you know, if you're doing a shield build, you don't need that, really. And it makes really low damage and it makes builds that are not viable by having really good rolling frames. So there's Golden Godfrey, dead. With his death, we get our 4th and final talisman slot. These are kind of the ring slots of this game. And really, I don't know what to put here. Probably like a bread and butter one, to be honest. Probably like health. You can't go wrong with more health. That's kind of safe. So health, stamina, equip load, health, guard counters, charge attacks. These are all pretty safe options. We get to put 2 more levels into our health. Great. And from here, what should we do? I guess this is the point of the game where we can go... we can go underground into the shunning grounds. The shunning grounds are kind of butt. We can also go... I mean, we can just keep going up and fight Margot? Whatever the fuck his name is. Oh right, I want that item. That's a spell book. I want that. Where do we get that from? I think it's over here. Oh, we can also get ourselves the legendary spear. There's a legendary spear in this area. Somber 5, cool. sworn one of these walls were fake. I did a Dark Souls 1 run on this channel. And we actually did Dark Souls 1 on the PlayStation 3. Which was nice. It was a nice throwback. Here. Now, I was actually watching a video earlier today about Dark Souls 3, and I have a Dark Souls 3 run going on right now. We still have to beat Nameless King, but we're almost done with that run, and the DLC, of course. And I remembered that in Dark Souls 3, I think maybe like a few days after the game came out, they nerfed the Fume Ultra Greatsword into the ground. Like, it's still an acceptable weapon now, but man, day one Fugs was insane. Oh right, there's a thing here. Oh, there's a Crucible Knight as well. Can I kill the Crucible Knight with no shield? Probably. Hey buddy, come here. I don't like that. That was too close to the ground. Easy. Easy Crucible Knight. Now, of course, we have no range, so attacking this stupid thing is really... There it is. Barrier of Gold. Not a good spell at all. That's a mob. Yeah, that's an invisible mob. Okay, so you see this giant spear stuck into the ground, and there's an item on it that's kind of glowing. That is a weapon. That is a weapon we can get. So we're just gonna drop down here and... Hopefully this is the spot. Otherwise I'm just going to die instantly. No, we're good. Do not like coming up here. And there's our Bolt of Gainsacks. Now, of course, that spear is a very good dex weapon, but not very interesting in terms of moveset. Although maybe I could respec into a dex build. That might be cool. Bunch of enemies here. And they're all a bunch of gankers. Filthy fucking gankers. No range. Oh, double charge attacks broke my guard. I'll just take a back step. Never mind, I thought these guys were going to be hard, and here I am just absolutely bullying them. Oh, these guys are going to be tough. Yeah, I see your bow and arrow, knucklehead. Yeah, give me that damage buff. So of course when he gets poisoned we turn red. Because of that damage buff we're getting. He has Wrath of the Gods. We got rid of you, now we're gonna get rid of your fucking archer asshole. Yep. Pretty powerful. Not in terms of damage though. We could be doing more damage. See, I hate this about enemies in this game, is that they always have a projectile mode. And that really pisses me off. Attack me. Ah. Just look at how annoying this is. Just stop. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Terrible. And I think there's a giant cat over here. Is it just one? I think it's just one. And a perfumer. Ah, and a perfumer. Ah, fucking of course. Now, thankfully, we poisoned this guy, so... he should be dead. There we go. Where is this guy? This guy needs to die. Stupid buffing guys. Okay, and this is kind of the area where we just were, except instead of going down towards the dragon, we went this way. Ariel's room. Okay, that's broken. Maybe I should just respec. I mean, that's... Ah, we just respec. What if I respec again? What if I respec again? That's the temptation in this game. Can I make this jump? I don't believe so. From here? No. No, I think that's too far, but we should try it. Oh, you can. Wow. Stone sword key. Not very good, but whatever. It's one thing to miss the stream because you got no Discord. Stops giving you notifications. Oh. Well, you don't have to feel that bad. You're not missing much. This is just, this is like my Friday night. Chilling out. I feel bad because I've been streaming Elden Ring for the last 5 streams in a row. I think 4 or 5 streams in a row of Elden Ring, which is not what I intended. But this is one of those games that once you're in the mindset of playing it right, It's a little bit easier. It's a giant hand. It's kind of easier to keep playing it. You know, not to lose the muscle memory. Or your place in the game, because this game is very confusing. Oh, there's a ladder. I didn't realize there was a shortcut here. Cool, this is the ashy area. I don't think I want to be here just yet. That's an almond. Is this the area with the giant dude? We should be okay. Hello, buddy. Wow, it blocks his weapons? That's crazy. This shield makes almond killer weapons bounce? That's broke. So this is one of those enemies that is like, if you use a great shield, he just still attacks you, and he won't bounce off, so you don't have the chance to counter, and he does bleed. But this shield bounces his weapon back, which is crazy. That is insane. Theta, how are you doing? Also, I finally worked up the courage to get back into a Sleepsy server, even though I left very, what is it, like 2 years ago? Oh man. Oh, there's our fat guy armor and our dead people clothing. Cool. Maybe I should wear the fat guy armor. How's that? Is it really heavy? Ooh, that's real. That's 21 pounds. Damn, that's heavy. Okay, now there are finger creeps in this area. The best way to deal with the finger creeps is by making fire bombs. Fire bombs are comically effective. Need to clean up before someone comes in for mold damage check. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's been about a year since I moved into this apartment, so my lease is renewing. So over the last couple of days, I've been like, I gotta do a bunch of like nonsense, like renew the stupid account online to tell them that I don't have a pet. Instead of me telling them I don't have a pet, I have to go to a website and make an account to make an account that says I don't have a pet. But it only lasts a year. I have to like redo it every year. Oh man, apartments are terrible. Imagine if Dark Souls 1 had alchemy like Skyrim. I mean, there are like fantastical ingredients in Dark Souls 1. God, I love this shield. This shield is actually amazing. Another cracked pot. Now we're at 18 cracked pots. Ah, that's the area. That is the area. Do I dare? Do I dare take it on? I guess I could. Let me change this out. What should we use? What should we use? Probably stamina. Stamina talisman. 8 heals. Okay. We could probably do this. Wake up, bitch. Whoops. That's gonna hit me. Nope. Okay, cool. Nice, weak. Damn. Hey, you do a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Also, we didn't even stagger him once. No staggers on him. And mostly for the fire weak enemies is the reason why I put Flaming Strike on these claws. Just so I could get the Flaming Strike buff. And then now you have fire damage on the claws. Right? Because these are buffable. Oh, actually, something here? Nope, not that way. This way. Maybe? What is From Software doing right now? I believe From Software is making that Nintendo exclusive. I believe Nintendo hired them to make a game for the Switch 2 that is very similar in style to Bloodborne, at least visually. That's right, you forgot about that. Yes. Yes, they are in the Nintendo minds right now. I kind of hope it doesn't really work out, to be honest. I know that's kind of mean-spirited, but I also don't really like the idea of Nintendo getting an exclusive game. PlayStation, of course, like any console getting an exclusive is kind of doo-doo nowadays. But PlayStation is usually a little bit better about it. Than Switch. Ugh, Switch. Yikes. Another Crucible Knight. Let's try to kill this guy with the shield. Let's see how this goes. Can I stagger? Wow, I can stagger. That's cool. Usually it's very hard to stagger these guys, but I guess he's got it. And there's the poison. Wow. Yeah, I guess this build is good even without the shield. Or with the shield. Yeah, but From Software, I don't know. From Software has been kind of a little bit lame on the catalog lately. Because, you know, From Software released Armored Core not too long ago, Elden Ring as well. I honestly thought they were going to revisit some of their older IPs. I don't know if they even care, right? Like, you know, old school Kingsfield, right? Eternal Ring. I guess Eternal Ring is kind of Elden Ring. You know, just a PS2 game. There's also like Echo Knight Beyond. I don't think that series is ever gonna come back. Even though it'd be nice to see FromSoft go to make a horror game. I think they just found a formula that's really successful, and why would they change? Why would they change what they do, right? You always dreamt of a Toho Souls-like. I mean, I'm sure that could work. The problem with the Toho Souls-like is that you're kind of stuck with the IP, right? So you can only take it so far. You'd either be rehashing one of the earlier games, or you know what I mean? Kind of a weird situation to be in. Actually, we haven't sat at a bonfire in a long time. I only have four heals. I guess it's not so bad. I think I need something with a little bit more range here, so we're gonna go with our katana. Wow, that just staggers in one hit. There's so much lore in characters, it could be good. Yeah, but they're already like established characters. That's usually the issue, is like they're already established. But I guess it could work. I don't know at what scale. I'm sure like a PlayStation 1 like Bloodborne remake style would work out well. I don't think any developer wants to, like, a big studio's not going to do it. Yeah, fan game. Yeah, no, and it's going to be a fan game, of course, but like it would be an indie project too, because a big studio's not going to pick up a bill for an IP that they don't own. But I do own a couple Toho fan games. Scarlet Devil Symphony, I do own that. That is a Toho rhythm game in entirely Japanese. I have it on CD. I believed it was released at Comiket 80 something, 70 something. It's very, very old now. But it's a very cute game. And let's see what else. I have the there's like a couple Metroidvanias that are Toho. I have those. Of course, there's always an item behind the pillar. Scaly Misbegotten. I think this is the third time we fought this guy. Third or fourth? Okay, hopefully the perfumer doesn't wake up. There we go. We just want to be really careful here, because if we do the wrong thing, we're going to draw way too much enemy aggro. I don't want to do that. See, like the archer already woke up, and the other perfumer, see, there they go. See, they aggroed. See, and they're just buffing. They're not even attacking, they're just buffing because they're assholes. That guy only took 39 damage from that. That is so dumb. Get down here. Oh my god, stop moving. Thank you. I love my unique katanas. Every game usually has a unique katana that is pretty good. Dark Souls 2 had the Manslayer. Dark Souls 3 had Bloodlust, and also the Black Blade. And this game has, of course, this Serpent Blade. There is a Dragon Bone katana that does lightning damage. I don't think that one's very good. Maybe we'll upgrade it just to have it, just to use it. But I think this poison one is much more interesting of a weapon. Off to bed. Have a good night, Cornu. Thanks for stopping by. Also, nice Crimson Butterfly. But, badge? Where does this go? I don't remember where this goes. Oh, I guess this is to the next area. That is a fire pot. Flame Drake Childsman +1. We already have the +2 version. Sealed. Oh, the seal, the invisible wall is not... this is not correct. There should be a wall here, but there's not. Interesting. I guess we do have to travel back. I thought there would have been a bonfire here, but I guess not. Let's go back to... Let's go to this blacksmith. See if we could upgrade our weapon.
Greeting.
Okay, so still not enough to upgrade. We need smithing stone 5, but it seems like we're getting 6s now. Kind of a problem there. Bolt of Gainsax, that is the lightning damage spear, mostly a dexterity weapon. I don't really see us using this. Serpent Hunter, don't really care. Have I picked up anything else interesting? Maybe I should pull out that other katana. Let's pull it out, just for the fun of it. So it's always nice to put extra weapons into your bank, just so you don't have to have them lying around. Knight Raider Flail, no, not gonna use that. Now let's see here, what weapon do we want to pull out? I was thinking about using Lord Sorn Greatsword, because it has extra critical damage. But there is this Dragon Scale Blade, which might be fun to use. Even though it's not the best thing in the world, it might be fun. Let's see if we can upgrade this.
Greeting.
Wow, already up to +7. That is amazing. So how much more damage does this do? Oh, quite a bit more. It does almost 70 more damage. So it's lighter, slightly. And instead of getting the double slash attacks, it gets the katana pokes. Right, katana pokes are cool. Not gonna knock them. They are good. But this does have the special attack for the ice lightning, and it gets ice lightning on the weapon. Now, what is ice lightning? Ice lightning is just lightning damage, but it does frostbite. As opposed to red lightning on other weapons or yellow lightning, blue lightning is kind of rare. So I guess we'll use that for a little bit. Ah, I believe I forgot to get the book over our head. So let's go try to do that. There's a route that we have to climb on. I think it's this one. Is that it? Maybe it's on this side. No, it doesn't appear to be. Or maybe it's off the... my memory is failing me. Let's try over here. We jump off here and then... Holy grease? No. Well, at least this takes us back here. Because I remember you have to beat the boss first before you can get that thing. Is it out here? More holy grease. Man, maybe I'm just stupid. There's one more thing I want to check. Maybe it's in the other corner that I haven't checked. No, that's where it brings us down. Okay, well maybe we just got to go a little bit further and then double back. Oh, here it is. We got the Golden Order book, which I think has a spell necessary for one ending, if I remember correctly. Ah, and there's a shortcut. It was a ladder. Oh, there's a Black Knife Assassin here. I forgot about this guy. Huh. Blessing of the Erd Tree. I guess we could just kill this dude. I kind of wish we had a summon here. Do I go, you know, and it's like, do I do the poison build? You know, not really, I suppose. Guard counter. I think guard counter would be better than critical. Actually, no, we could use both. Use both here. Charge attacks. We're gonna bring out the boys. And let's see how we do. I'm gonna skip this cutscene because I don't care about this guy. Oh wow, we frostbit him in 2 hits. Explodes, yeah. Mr. Gooner Man gooning all over the place. I think we stand back here just a little bit. Like in here. I don't really know how to fight this boss, but I remember him just being kind of all over the place. And he has a tail hitbox, right. And really no need to mind the damage he's doing to us here because we got him on the ropes. There you go. Do I have a foot? Yes I do. Let's use it. Morgott dead. That was easy. And then now we go over here and we're like, wow, we beat the game. Cool. Cool, I'm so happy we beat the game. No, you can't enter. Well, that sucks.
again. Old friend, allow me a moment to converse with you. You are unable to enter the Erd Tree, no? Prevented by the mantle of barbs. The thorns are impenetrable, a husk of the Erd Tree's being that spurns all that exists without. The only way to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord is to pass the thorns. My purpose serves to aid in that very act. So I'd like you to undertake a new journey with me to the Flame of Ruin, far above the clouds, upon the snowy mountaintops of the giants. Then I can set the Erd Tree aflame and guide you down the path to becoming Elden Lord.
Cool.
Shall I turn your runes? Let my hand share them with me. Your thoughts, your ambitions.
So now we can level up twice more into vigor. Morgoth's Great Rune. Where does that go? I don't really remember. Hold on. Oh wait, I remember where it goes. I remember where it goes. It's like in this. There's like a tower here. I think. So let's do. Well, let's go back to Round Table Hold. I think we could talk to some people there. Good time to do that.
If you're heading to the forge, you'll need to find the Grand... But go if you would. The two fingers lost there. Find the elm she hides and she knows. There are four. Mikola, his twin, Luna Prince, and Rani has said, so here, if you should learn, I'll trade you. We both as such.
Ah, there we go. So now we can trade him.
There are Mikola, his twin, Luna Prince, and Rani is so here at the... If you should learn, I'll trade you fine. We both do as such. She's an idol. I took her in. Oh, so I put her to not head despite her.
Okay. Cool. I don't think these guys sell anything new yet. Now we have the Remembrance of Morgoth, so we can turn that into something with the maidens here, which I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what he makes.
You know what the fingers shake when they are finished, but 1,000, no matter from
Okay, so we still have Remembrance of the Lich Dragon, so we can make Death Lightning or Fortisak's Lightning Spear. Both of which are very cool spells, not very practical, but very cool. Full Moon Queen, these are both sorceries, I don't really care. Rykard, we can make the Blasphemous Blade, which is of course probably the best weapon in the game. And then Rykard's Rancor. Not a great spell. Very flashy, not a great spell. Remembrance of the Omen King. We can make a usable item, the Omen Bairn. Now this thing is kind of weird. You can make projectiles, but they scale off of your int and your faith. I'm not really sure if that's going to be useful to us. And then the Margot Curved Sword, which is a cool dex arcane weapon. You can do the fire blood attacks and stuff. Maybe we'll come back to that one. Maybe we'll do some arcane at the end of this run. We can buy Renala's stuff, and we can also buy the Briar stuff that damages when rolling. Maybe we'll get a couple items of that. And then the Fell Omen stuff. It'd be nice to be very pokey. Do we keep the mushroom crown for the buff? I mean, maybe we're not going to use it too much, so we'll probably take it off. Go for the rolling build.
No. I need to do better. Oh, don't pay me. Just lay out you.
Okay, well now we can access Mountaintop of the Giants. So let's go do that. We had to do that area that we just did. Again. So, kind of a downer, but that's okay. I guess we could just run past everything. This is the wrong place. There we go. Now, I don't know if this armor is actually good. My thought of it is having this armor on can do poise damage. So we'll see if that's the case. Because if it does do poise damage, then it'll be very useful to us. And if not, you know, maybe less so. I do want to do one charge attack on these guys. See if one charge attack from this does the same poise damage as the others. Oh yeah, well, one guard counter does, so I guess it's by I guess that's pretty safe. Run past everybody here. Oh no, the elevator. And back up we go. Yeah, maybe I'll look into what it takes to do an arcane build. I don't think I've used many arcane weapons in this game. They all seem a little bit strange to me. But maybe there's a use for them. Man on a horse. See if we can guard counter this guy. Well, I'm glad that works. I like how we took the liver from the horse, but the guy was like, yeah, I'm not gonna take anything from that guy. I have no idea what this guy's supposed to be. Somber 6. Interesting. More somber. It really wants us to use the somber weapons, which we are using, I suppose. Oh, we could use that, the dragon not the dragon halberd. We could use the dragon halberd. That is an interesting halberd. I want to go get the bonfire here before we get screwed over. And I think we have an omen fight. Double omens, if I remember correctly. The Forbidden Zone. Okay, now we want to go up to empower the rune that Morgott just gave us. And there's a hidden boss fight here. I guess it's not very hidden if it's, you know, if it just puts you in there, but it's hidden because it's not very straightforward where it is. We're like, oh yeah, we have to go there. We're like, what the heck is this? Wow, frostbite is crazy. I didn't even drink my physic. Holy Jesus, we staggered him out of his explosion. Well, that was easy. And then once you finish this boss fight, I think it just teleports you to the other side of the bridge. Yep. Now, I don't remember what Morgott's rune does. I think the Morgott rune is just a bunch of health. I might be wrong. I think it might just be Giga health. Or is that Mohg's rune? Oh, either way, I'm happy this weapon can do very, very quick frostbite. Alright, Morgoth's Great Rune greatly raises health. Which I think... Ooh, yeah, I think that's the play. I think just massive health increase is always helpful. Let's see how big that is. Oh yeah, that goes past the center point of the compass now. That's a lot of health. Our next level up is 80,000 souls. Let's use Renala's soul, since I don't think we're gonna use it. And now what do we do? Vigor. I don't know, I think Vigor to 60. Probably my bet here. Being able to not die. Very important in this game. Now this Forbidden Lands is a very pointless area. Not really much going on here. We just have to run to the end, and there's a boss at the end. Just trying to make sure we don't die is probably the #1 concern here. Oh yes, and enemies have the destined death effect here. So they just burn through your health. And don't know why. Oh, that is a Knight's Cavalry. Wow. I didn't realize there was one here. Maybe I should take him out. Hey, buddy. I remember I had so much trouble with these guys because they just attack in weird patterns compared to regular enemies. And just a little bit more. There we go. What do you drop? Phantom Slash. Ah. I remember why I forgot about this guy. Phantom Slash. It has some use in PvP. I will give it that. But it's generally not very good. And if you thought that wasn't enough, there is of course a Death Gargoyle up ahead. One of the Black Blade Kindred. And now the strategy here is to not fight him. The strategy is to run past him and get the bonfire, and then fight him. Excuse me, buddy. We're coming this way. It's gonna sit here first. Ah, wonderful. And we get a flask upgrade. Neat. Should we use the katana? Should we use the Morning Star? I guess we could use the Morning Star here. Morning Star does do some strike damage. Probably the best type of damage for this guy. What can we put on this? We could put Cragblade on it. That's kind of crazy. Nah, we'll just keep it like it is. Okay, let's go see if we can kill this gargoyle. And we'll summon our crew. I don't think our crew is going to do anything because he does big AoEs. But let's see what we can do. Health. Watch out for his roll of death. Yep, that does death effect. I wish that didn't block my vision. That's the dangerous one. Ouchie. Although we have much more health now, so it's not as dangerous. I like how we got caught on him there, and it actually saved us a little bit of damage. They were going to heal up that death effect. Hurts us through our shield, of course. Excuse me. I notice just using strike damage on this guy. Very good idea. We don't have any chicken feet. Ah, 60,000. Gargoyle Black Blades, Black Axe. Now, even though these have the death effect on the boss, when he uses them on us, we don't get the death effect. They only do holy damage, which is a very big disappointment. What a shame. Either way, this is another level. And in fact, before I forget, we're going to go over here to our Ashes of War and change this from Sacred Blade, I think, to Quality. Let me just do some quick math on which one gives us the most damage. I believe it should be Quality, but we want to make sure. 213, 125, that's 338. 83, 357. Okay, I'll put it on quality. And I guess we could change it for that gargoyle heavy twin blade that we have. So we already have something that does frost. We already have something that does sacred. We have a fire weapon. What do we want it to use here? Not really sure. It's like a charge attack. Don't really care. Golden Vow. Probably Chilling Mist. Chilling Mist is safe. And we'll change this to quality. Oh, right. Forgot to level up. Level 115 now. Okay, yeah, we could, and then Chilling Mist. Okay, yeah, okay, we can work with this. Weird cutscene, I'm not sure how I feel about this. You know, as I actually, I was talking to my friend about this one. Because I thought it was very strange that, this is a cutscene, okay? And let me skip this. Okay, and notice when I skip this cutscene, it takes us into another cutscene, right? It is literally cutscene into a cutscene, okay? And I was talking to my friend about this and how I didn't like it. And then he told me, he's like, maybe the animation is cut in half into two different cutscenes because of this lift, right? Because this lift is special and it could take you to an alternate area, the consecrated snowfield. Whereas the first one cannot, even though from the game dev side, they probably just did it easier to split the cutscenes in half. Kind of weird, convoluted. I'm sorry if that didn't make sense, but I think that's kind of what happened there. Makes sense, thank you. Now we have the mountaintops. First map. We have here and we have Shibiri. Which I think we're gonna kill Mr. Shibiri. Because I know he's evil.
Finally, we meet the Tarnished. Oh my, I fear that you will go. That is most unfortunate. As for his flesh, I hope you can make it. You were about to start the life of a fair only so that you ought to hope think your ascendancy. But how would the Lord, chosen Tarnished, and would-be Lord, spare the poor girl? If you are prepared to attain lordship through righteous heart, then heed the words. Chosen Tarnished, descend to seek audience with the if you inherit and the girl, setting you the path of the learn the Erd tree and incinerate all that divides. Ah, may chaos take the world. May chaos take the world.
Crazy guy. I mean, I haven't used a twin blade yet, so let's try to kill this guy.
I did not expect, but if you do not care, is chaos.
Neat. So what's interesting is that these weapons that I have now, these gargoyle weapons, the gargoyle great hammer, the gargoyle halberd, this twin blade, they're very good weapons. They're very good weapons that are scale well. They're good to infuse. They're actually really nice all around. The other weapons, the gargoyle black weapons, are holy. They do holy damage, and they cannot be infused, so they are somehow just worse.
There is something I'd like to say.
Say it, girl.
My
Say it.
purpose was given to me by my mother, but now I act of my own volition. I have set my heart upon the world that I would have, regardless of my mother's designs. I won't allow anyone to speak ill of that, not even you.
A weird thing to say. Is that a scream? Okay, well either way, I think we reached a good stopping point for today. Just a short stream. I did work this morning. So, next time I'm gonna have a good amount of the game cleared. I'm gonna do the subterranean shunning grounds. Get those out of the way. Should I save the boss down there? I mean, I guess it's just Moog, right? I guess we're gonna fight Moog again. So I'll probably just clear that on my own. I'll do Dung Eater's quest. You know, the guy who eats ass so hard that you die. And then maybe I'll run through this area. I don't think this area is very good, so I might just run through it and save the fire giant fight for next time. So next stream maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. What time I wake up. But thank you for joining me. I hope you have a good evening. Let me double check what we're doing here. Okay. Yeah, we'll just end it here. Alright, have a good evening, and take care.